Here's the rewritten story with new character names, locations, and dates, crafted to be engaging, dramatic, and conversational in American English, clocking in at approximately 1 per 100 words. The narrative maintains the original plot, context, and depth while enhancing tension and emotional stakes. My pickup truck was apparently wrecking the pristine vibe of Maple Grove Estates. That's what Karen Mitchell screamed at me, arms folded tight, acting like she ruled all of Jefferson County. I'm not kidding. For 12 years, I've driven the same dirt access road to my orchard without a peep of trouble. Then one morning in June 2023, I woke up to a shiny new steel gate blocking my only way in. No heads up. No notice, just a security camera glaring down and Karen acting like I was trampling her prized rose garden. The kicker: that road isn't even hers. It's a county easement. And what I found buried under her perfectly manicured backyard, let's just say it's way bigger than a neighbor's spat. Ever dealt with someone who twists rules like a weapon? Drop a comment, I am all ears. It was a muggy Tuesday morning in Jefferson County, Virginia. I loaded my truck with pruning gear and headed down the familiar dirt path that cuts along the county drainage line, right beside Maple Grove's fancy iron fence. I've made that drive thousands of times since buying the orchard in 2011. But that day, 100 feet in, a steel gate stopped me cold. A camera perched on top like a hawk, and a sign screamed, Maple Grove Architectural Compliance Zone. I blinked, half expecting it to be a prank. This was county land, not their gated utopia. I got out to inspect. The gate was no joke, heavy duty, professionally installed. Concrete footings still smelling fresh. Someone dropped serious cash to lock me out. I'd been using this road since Maple Grove was just a sketch on a developer's napkin, back when this was all apple trees and open fields. A screen door slammed. Karen Mitchell stormed out of her house, clutching a clipboard like it was a court order. Her blonde bob didn't budge in the humid breeze, and her eyes were pure ice. Your truck violates Section 8.2 of our aesthetic guidelines, she declared before I could open my mouth. This road is part of our managed landscape zone. She waved a laminated map showing Maple Grove's boundaries, magically swallowing the county easement I'd driven for over a decade. I stared, dumbfounded. Karen, this is a public easement. I've got deeds proving my access rights since '98. She flicked her wrist like my words were flies. Those old agreements were overridden when we formed the architectural board in 2019. This corridor is under our control now. The nerve of it hit me like a punch. She genuinely thought a glossy map gave her the power to rewrite property law. I called the sheriff. 20 minutes later, Deputy Tom Carter rolled up, sizing up the scene with the calm of someone who'd seen one too many HOA showdowns. Ma'am, I need the original survey. Sir, got your easement docs? He asked, neutral as a referee. Karen spread her map on his cruiser's hood, but a gust flipped it over, exposing something wild: whiteout smudges and photocopied lines. The real county boundary peeked through her edits like a ghost. Nice touch-up job, I said, pointing. Karen snatched it back, cheeks red. These are official HOA records. Tom raised an eyebrow. I'll need county verification before I do anything. He drove off, leaving us glaring across her illegal gate. Back home, I dug out my 1998 survey. The easement was crystal clear, exactly where I'd always driven. But something else caught my eye: a utility tunnel running from the county vault straight under Karen's backyard. I'd helped my dad's crew install it in the '90s. This wasn't just about a gate anymore. Karen had no clue what she'd started, but I was about to take a very revealing stroll through those tunnels. I played it smart. Wednesday, I hit the Jefferson County Records office, scrolling permit databases. Karen's patio expansions and drainage tweaks, all filed with her HOA. Not a single county stamp. 0 permits for altering water flow, which needs engineering approval. At the desk, I asked the clerk, "Do homeowners need permits for patio work affecting runoff?" She nodded. "Absolutely. This area is on a 90s drainage grid. Everything needs sign-off." Then a voice piped up behind me. "You got flooding too." It was Mike, a neighbor downhill from Karen. His basement had been flooding for 2 years right when her patio went in. "Thought it was just bad rain," he said. I gave him my number. "Document everything." Thursday, a woman tapped my shoulder at the records office. "You're Jake Turner." "Right." "Sarah Brooks, Maple Grove's accountant." Looked nervous but determined. Karen's been billing HOA funds for her personal projects. Thousands over 2 years. She slid me a folder of copied invoices $10,000 funneled to drainage repairs that built her patio. Fraud. Plain and simple. "Why tell me?" I asked. "Because my basement flooded too," she whispered. "And I can't let her tank our community." Friday. County worker Ray joined the fight. "Your dad's crew laid those pipes in '98, he said, flipping through a tattered notebook of diagrams. "Karen's work screws up the whole system." His records showed her unpermitted changes rerouted water, flooding neighbors' homes. "County's inspecting soon," he added. Too many complaints to ignore. That night, Mike texted, Karen was rallying the HOA, painting me as an anti-HOA troublemaker out to tank property values. Game on. Sunday. Karen called. All sugar. "Jake, let's talk over coffee." No need for drama. At Maple Brew Cafe, she ditched her HOA armor for jeans and a smile. "We could build you a new paved road. Better drainage. All funded by the HOA." It was a bribe dressed as neighborly love. "Karen, this is about legal boundaries, not deals," I said. She leaned in, voice low. "I know contractors who'll upgrade your irrigation. Free. Just drop the county complaint." I shook my head. "That's a bribe, Karen." Her smile vanished. Monday. Ray led me into the utility tunnels. 30 yards in, we found Karen's handiwork sloppy PVC pipes branching off the main line, leaking and redirecting water. "This is why basements are flooding," Ray muttered, snapping photos. By Tuesday, Karen was knocking on doors, claiming I was sabotaging the HOA. But Sarah crashed the HOA meeting with receipts $10,000 in fake infrastructure costs for Karen's backyard. Residents flipped. Wednesday, the county confirmed violations. Karen called. "Venomous. I'll make sure no contractor touches your orchard." Too bad my suppliers hated her HOA's red tape as much as I did. Thursday, the county set a Friday inspection. Karen filed complaints trespassing, harassment, you name it. Her lawyer sent a cease and desist, threatening lawsuits. I wavered legal fees could cripple my orchard. Then Sarah called. I overheard Karen telling her lawyer to forge permits. Felony territory. Ray backed it up. No legit permits exist. Her changes cut flood protection in half. Friday. Radar scans found original boundary markers buried under Karen's sod, proving tampering. Her lawyer bailed when forged permits surfaced. Federal investigators took over. Monday's hearing was electric. Karen's new attorney spun a wild tale. The 1998 survey was off by 15 feet. And only Karen caught it. The county engineer shredded it with radar data and 40-year-old logs. I presented tunnel photos, showing her illegal pipes. Sarah exposed $10,000 in fraud. Ray's log sealed it. No surveyor messes up by 15 feet. The judge ruled Karen's changes were illegal. Her maps fake. She faced felony fraud charges. $35,000 in restoration costs. And civil suits. Her gate came down. My road reopened. By Tuesday, Karen's house was for sale. She fled Virginia, leaving $40,000 in fines and an 18-month sentence. Sarah took over HOA accounting, launching transparent reporting. Ray and I wrote a drainage manual, now a county standard. A storm hit, and the restored system held no floods. My orchard thrived, and I consult on easement disputes now. Karen's arrogance sparked reforms protecting thousands. Good engineering and truth won. What do you think? Did Karen get what she deserved? Or was she just misguided? Would you have fought her head-on or played her game? Drop a comment, hit like, and subscribe for more wild stories. Check your drainage. Folks, it might hide a bigger fight. Refreshing the narrative. The closing questions are designed to spark debate and engagement.